What's up, Spartans? It's Dr. L here with Spartan Mind, your chief mind doc. And guess what? Today we're talking about tips for the holidays. Yes, I know. The holidays, everybody talks about like it's such a joyous time and everybody's so excited and oh my gosh, it's the holidays. Ah! Well, guess what? The holidays can also be really difficult for a lot of people. So if you're out there listening and you're like, oh my gosh, you cringe at the thought of the holidays coming, I totally understand. In my last 10 years working as a psychologist, I can tell you that probably 95% of my caseload always had a difficult time with the holidays. Because it's stressful, right? You've got lots of stuff to do. You've got people who are pushing your boundaries, asking you to go to 10,000 parties. Maybe you've got people who don't ask you to go to parties and you feel really lonely. You've got family that are coming in, and family always stresses people out. So if you're out there listening and it makes sense to you that the holidays are stressful, I'm with you, I get it, and I'm gonna give you a few tips to help manage the holidays. So the first is make sure you've got your boundaries in place. The holidays are that time when people are going to try and bulldoze over your boundaries the most, right? I'll give you an example. Hey, can you come to this party, my holiday party? It's Christmas Eve, but I really need you to be there. You know what? I really can't. I have family coming in. Oh, come on. You can be there, right? That's bulldozing over your boundary of no. So you're going to need to be firm with your boundaries. Set up those walls. Know what you are capable of, and you are capable of saying no. It is okay to set no. Make sure that you've got your boundaries in place, both in saying no to things that you don't want to do, but also your internal boundaries, okay? Because a lot of times during the holidays, we're around a lot of people, right? We go to parties, family comes in, we find ourselves sort of bombarded with the emotional experience of other people. So you might sometimes need to set up some internal boundaries. Internal boundaries look like setting up boundaries around your feelings as being separate from somebody else's feelings, okay? So let's say you have an aunt that comes in for the holidays, and this aunt is normally incredibly high-strung and super stressful. Well, she walks into your house, she smells something, she's like, oh my gosh, I think it's burning, and she wants to get into the kitchen and make everything the way that she wants to make it. So not only might you set an external boundary with her around, hey, this is my kitchen, I've got it. But you might also need to set that internal boundary of, okay, she's stressed, but I don't need to be stressed, okay? She's overwhelmed, but I don't need to be overwhelmed. That's setting that internal boundary, okay? So the second tip is prioritize, right? Make sure that your priorities are in place. You might be pulled in a lot of different directions over the holidays. You might feel like you have to get gifts for every single one of your friends. One of the best things that you can do is actually prioritize. Prioritize your time, prioritize your energy. Where do you want to invest your time this holiday season? And what level of energy do you want to invest in each of those things, okay? Thinking about that, giving yourself some time and space to really percolate on that, maybe even write it down, maybe even draw a pie chart and see how it might fit in that pie chart, could be a good exercise for you so that you stay on top of your priorities, and the things that are not your priority, well, you can let those go away. The third tip I have for you during the holiday season is try and stay with your routine. Your routine is essential. Routine gives us structure, right? Routine gives us predictability and certainty, when sometimes during the holiday season, unpredictability and uncertainty can be at an all-time high. So if you've got a routine that works for you, let's say setting your alarm at 6 a.m., getting up, having a drink of coffee, reading your book, then going to the gym, keep that routine if you can. Now, if you can't do that, that's okay, but try and implement some kind of routine to give you structure, okay? Keeping your routine is gonna be like that floaty you have in the big swimming pool of all things holiday. It's gonna keep you grounded, it's gonna keep you predictable in terms of what you know is gonna come next, and it's just gonna make you a little bit more safe and a little bit feeling less stressed, okay? So remember those three things. The first is setting your boundaries. The second is maintaining your priorities. And the third is keeping your routine. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing holiday season. I'll see you soon.